You have no upside in having this conversation, in speaking out against Donald Trump. You are making yourself a target.
Hollywood actor Robert De Niro is standing up against Republican tyranny, putting his career at risk to speak out against Donald Trump.
What do you say to other celebrities who don't want to alienate part of their fan base, don't want to step in harm's way, but they have similar megaphones that you do?
You know, the idea to be bullied at my age.
This is after intense harassment was launched against the actor over initial remarks condemning the former president. And despite being an infamous celebrity himself, Donald Trump and the MAGA crowd just don't understand why a classic Hollywood star like Robert De Niro is not on their side. But De Niro lays down a scathing assessment of MAGA politics, indicting the alt-right crowd as modern-day fascists. In this clip, De Niro insists on the parallels on what he is seeing now with Trump, and what his forefathers warned him about during the atrocities of the Nazi Party.
They're looking for the people that rigged the election, and that's the people they go after. They got away with something, they're never going to get away with it again. Look what they've done to the country. Then you look at January 6th, it was a rigged election, and we're looking at it, and almost everybody in this room agree it was a rigged election.
And frankly, Robert De Niro does not have to monologue about Donald Trump's danger to democracy and his propensity for fascism. We can simply see that for ourselves, with false accusations and conspiracy theories designed to malign opposing liberal forces. These unsupported generalizations do more to undermine the truth and stoke fears in an already on-edge voter base.
Because if we don't win on November 5th, I think our country is going to cease to exist. It could be the last election we ever have. I actually mean that. We don't win. I think this could be the last election we ever have. That's where our country's going.
Donald Trump will pander to the worst qualities in the American people, to portray himself as the saving grace. But his performance seems to fall a little short of convincing, especially for the Oscar-nominated actor. Donald Trump is not fooling anybody, and actually refusing to recognize the legitimate threats that attacked the integrity of our elections, which was the cyber attacks and sabotage carried out by Russian officials during the 2020 presidential election, which have nestled up to Trump and his pro-fascist agenda, expecting and excited for a second term with the convict in chief. And I mean, no wonder Robert De Niro felt compelled to step in. These circumstances are uncanny, too similar to the plot of some sort of international heist action movie, where Donald Trump is clearly the villain. Trump will destabilize the narrative of the American democracy to invent himself the savior of a system that, by virtue of inherited tradition, has made Trump's career possible. But De Niro understands the risks of having MAGA propaganda threatening to bring us back to the mistakes of the past. And so he is using his celebrity outreach and branding to reach out to the American people and speak out on behalf of them to disavow the MAGA wave, which is a significant mark against Republicans and their rose-tinted view of a previous time. Because being a Republican means being a regressive agent, intolerant of minorities and complicit in a fascist government that holds back labor movements, social justice, and even freedom of speech. And it's important now more than ever for celebrities to use their platform to inform and engage voters. And isn't that exactly what De Niro is doing? I mean, in spite of Trump. But there's a familiar notion that you shouldn't mess with The Godfather. And I definitely don't want to be on the other side of De Niro. This is Adrian Costa with Rebel HQ. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back for more videos. See you guys soon.